Hello everyone, welcome to Game Terry, the only Terry with the games on the show from YouTube.com, which I will be leading today. Thank you very much. Oh my god, is that an iceberg?
Oh shit, I forgot Nicolas Cage is in a Spider-Man show.
I thought you said Nicolas Cage was in the title. He was the one who was piped there. He was... Oh my god, that's an iceberg. I can't steal away.
What the fuck?
Never let me go, Josh. Never let me go.
You need to get your ears checked.
Near, far, wherever you are. And now for this Bloodcast. If you like it,
Nicolas
please.
Cage movie.
So speaking of sinking ships, I'm gonna open this Bloodcast with something.
Wait, hold on, Silver, before you do that. Did we introduce ourselves?
Hi,
No, screw that.
I'm Nicolas Cage.
Hey, I'm a Nicolas Cage.
I am Steve.
Okay.
Anyways, so speaking of sinking ships, I kind of need to get this off my chest. It kind of feels bad to be a Yakuza fan in 2026. It's kind of funny because I got into the series in 2024, right before it seemed to go downhill. And some people were saying it was starting to go downhill around Infinite Wealth and then Pirate Yakuza, but I'd say I honestly enjoyed Pirate Yakuza.
Even with any issues of that I don't see from being an outsider, they seem like pretty good games. I don't know anything about Pirate Yakuza,
Yeah.
but heck yeah, I want to play Pirate Yakuza.
Yeah, I think it's more so to do with the fact that the original creator left after Yakuza Like a Dragon, and people have been taking issues with the stories ever since then, because the creator he pretty much had all the brains for the storytelling. But Yakuza Kiwami 3 was pretty much my breaking point of being a Yakuza fan, because first we have rubber bullets, then rubber explosions, now we have rubber bushes! So...
Rubber bullets? Rubber explosions? Explain that. Like, do they look rubber?
Well, to be honest, with the bullets, it's basically a way the rubber bullets are like something to not used in Yakuza 4. Basically, as
And then fans just made a joke, oh, this character didn't die because he was in a rubber explosion.
Oh, okay, so
Yeah, it's a fan joke. So now it's gone from rubber bullets to rubber explosions to rubber bushes. So Yakuza can basically be titled as the series where no one fucking dies anymore.
I'm betting it right now. Nishiki is going to be revealed to be alive in,
and he's going to be running a bar called 10 Years in the Joint in London.
I have a theory. They're gonna make a game called Yakuza -1. This not to do with Godzilla. Okay. Hear me out. Someone out there has the Dragon Balls.
Okay, I was thinking of the Chaos Emeralds with Shirka.
And back to Shimoda's idea, when Kiryu sees that Nishiki is alive, he's like, Nishiki's alive! Kashiwagi's alive! Is there anyone who's died in my life who is still alive that I'm not aware of? And then Yumi shows up and he's like, I'm out.
Yep.
So yeah, at this point, Yakuza has gone from having a series with a good balance between silliness and sincerity to just being full, complete silliness. And not even like good silliness, just like it's just getting ridiculous at this point with the character death retcons they're doing.
I also find it funny how it's like it's all written there for you, and it's only like the remastered. I care for one.
It started with Yakuza 7 and then Infinite Wealth. Then Yakuza 0 Director's Cut was where it started to become bullshit.
Yeah, at the very least, kind of like there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the breaking point is the remakes, which I'm not saying. I'm saying it's just funny how the remake is making you not a fan.
And it's not just the death retcons. It's also because of the delistings. First, it started with Yakuza 0 Director's Cut replacing 0. Kiwami 1 and 2 getting replaced by new versions, it kind of sucks either way, but they're the same game, so...
Yeah, just the question of when is that mod going to come back for Yakuza?
Yeah, it's more so the mods for PC. And really the breaking point was Yakuza 3 getting replaced by a shittier version with one of the villains being played by a scumbag.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking, like...
And just
get why.
and just retconning the game's ending in such a stupid way, because one of the characters' deaths is not the only thing that gets retconned. Spoilers for those who haven't played Yakuza 3. At the end, Kiryu gets stabbed by someone, but that gets completely retconned in Kiwami 3, which is gonna cause a lot of problems for Yakuza 4's plot. So. Yeah, Yakuza is just, at this point, it's kind of hard to to support the series in its current state, and even worse, it's kind of harder as a fan to recommend someone the Yakuza series, because now Yakuza 0 and 3 have been replaced by more expensive, shittier versions.
Yeah, it feels like with Yakuza, we just got back!
I mean, I wouldn't say we just got back. It's more like...
It's more like I just got here before it all went downhill, but I'd say Yakuza has pretty much been consistently good up until
that's
post-Infinite Wealth.
Sorry.
I mean, yeah, because like that's the thing. Like Yakuza's explosion of popularity came around when 0 came out,
Yeah.
and like that was when the series took off really big.
Yeah.
But then came 2025. I mean, Pirate Majima was probably fine. It was probably good. Then those remasters, or no, I would like to call these the expensive demakes.
Yeah.
Came out.
Yeah.
Would you call it demakes or
In the case of Kiwami 3, definitely. And
definitely a demake.
In the case of 0 defective cut, that's what I dub Yakuza 0 Director's Cut, defective cut, and then Kiwami 1 and 2, they're just ports, and from what I gathered, they're the same price as they originally were on PlayStation and Xbox, but for Switch, you gotta pay €10 extra a piece.
Yeah,
that's probably down to Nintendo, but who knows?
Honestly, they've been doing that since the first Switch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like... It's like there were things going really well, but like 2025 was when the signs of shit things were about to get really bad.
I'm gonna say this. I didn't have like high expectations going into Pirate Yakuza because like it's a Majima game. He went through his big character transition in 0. I was not expecting like a deep story or anything. I was just expecting a fun little side adventure. But yeah, these bad ports have basically been really damaging my interest in Yakuza, and I still consider myself a fan of what came before, but going forward, I don't think I'll be interested in what the series has going forward.
Yeah.
It's quite ironic that God of War is doing a better job at celebrating its 20th anniversary than Yakuza is, because at least, although all we got was like a controller and eventually that Sons of Sparta game, which we'll talk about later, and the remake's announcement, at least God of War didn't go erasing its games.
Yeah, honestly speaking, yeah.
But yeah.
Until the PlayStation 3 store shuts down, but that would be hardly Sony Santa Monica's fault.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So with the negative stuff out of the way, let's shift gears and go more positive and talk about Sony's State of Play, where for once, PlayStation actually had some interesting stuff announced.
Actually, I have heard with that Rayman 1 collection, I have heard that there's actually been music issues. I haven't looked into it too much, but apparently they tried to play both the original game's music and the remastered game, and you can only mute the original game's music, at the very least with Atari. And I also heard that they couldn't get the rights to the original game's music. I don't know what the deal is with that one. The people are saying like it's a complete disaster because of the music. That and Steam DRM stuff, I think.
Yeah. Alright.
But other than that, heck yeah, Rayman's getting recognized. I honestly can't wait for when they do a collection of Rayman 2. It'll be so freaking funny.
You mean
and they better deliver.
I mean, but this is Ubisoft.
Technically, that would be Digital Eclipse.
Oh.
Who did their collection? You can definitely tell with the history stuff, and how they apparently have a fully playable prototype of the SNES.
What's wrong with Digital Eclipse?
Nothing's wrong with it.
Well, not exactly. I mean, like, I've heard a few times there's some bugs that happen on day one, so.
With Mortal Kombat Collection?
No, it wasn't just Mortal Kombat 1.
By the way, should we turn off the PS5?
Yeah, sure.
It wasn't just Mortal Kombat, it was some of their other fighting games also had these issues too.
Like?
You know, like the Street Fighter Collection.
Did I have issues?
Yeah, it had some things like that.
I didn't know about that. What kind of issues?
I can't really exactly tell because I think maybe they patched it out, I think.
They probably did.
Yeah, but I mean...
At very least there was like that issue with Mortal Kombat Collection. I do know there was issues. I assume that was like the one-time thing, because...
do you mind if I check if there's fizzy drinks? Thanks.
Give me one as well.
Alright.
Yeah, but like, I mean...
I usually whenever I hear about Digital Eclipse, I hear about how nothing but praises when it comes to their game collections, and Mortal Kombat Collection issues was the first I've heard of any issues.
Yeah, but it has happened before, so it's like... I mean, look, it's probably gonna be good, not gonna be...
I mean, the Rayman Collection is literally already out. Heck yeah.
Okay,
but the physical one's coming out later, but yeah.
But has there been any reports of the bugs or not?
Apart from the music issues, that's all really. So far, I haven't actually probably looked into it. I will probably maybe get the physical one. I don't know, it's up in the air, but I don't know. I mean, like, I just want more Rayman, and not just Sparks of Hope Rayman or Raven Rabbit's Rayman.
What about that guy?
Wait a minute. So are you saying there's a Rayman game and a Mario and Rabbids game that both have the subtitle Sparks of Hope?
Oh.
No. Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope had a DLC where they included Rayman.
Oh, so you were saying saying you don't want another Sparks of Hope, but you were referring to Mario and Rabbids.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. Again, I just got back with cans of Coke Zero, so
yeah. I want a new Rayman game. But before I get a new Rayman game, they better deliver on eventually doing a collection of every single port of Rayman FM2 from the PlayStation 1 and N64 and Dreamcast and PC all the way to the DS and 3DS and iOS. You better deliver Digital Eclipse.
Retro.
Calm down.
Here's the only catch. There's one catch.
What?
Who owns Rayman again?
I know Ubisoft. So it's up in the air, but still.
No, seriously, I mean, at this point, no, I'm pretty sure the issue is... What is it?
Oh my.
Nice.
Boys will be boys. Anyway, so yeah, I know.
I mean, the thing...
Like, I don't have much hope with Ubisoft. They seem to really hate Rayman. But at the very least, hopefully, if the first Rayman collection does well enough, they can do another one. I don't have much hope for Rayman. I don't have that much hope for Rayman, but I do hope that we get more at some point.
I mean, come on, we still have the Netflix series. That one Netflix series where Rayman had smoked cocaine and...
Yeah, what was that? Yeah, what the heck was going on there? I don't even know what the show was.
Well, I mean, honestly speaking, it was probably the best thing that Rayman got out of that time.
Well, Sparks of Hope, but from what I understand, is pretty good.
Yeah, anyway, but... Aside from that, okay, maybe... we'll see how Rayman's collection goes, but...
Yeah.
I don't expect the 3D collection happening anytime soon.
Yeah, at the very least, what I was saying was a joke, but it would be fun because of how often Rayman used to get ports. So freaking often!
Cool.
Yeah, anyway, the God of War game looking pretty good and very unique in a good way. From an outsider, I will say that I appreciate him for trying something different and not dedicating themselves into that genre or that game, But tipping their toes and trying something different, just for fun.
Yeah, I haven't played it myself yet, but I have purchased it, and I do intend to play it, and probably maybe review it just to complete the God of War review collection, because I've recently just finished editing the God of War 2018 Let's Play, so I figure I might as well do this one as well, so just to complete the set, and I I will say, if I remember correctly, Pitt's voice actor reprised his role as Kratos.
Yeah, it took me a while to understand why he kept saying Kid Icarus or Pitt.
Come on, he forgot about it? Like,
I mean, I wasn't focusing on the voice. I was focusing on, did they just make a Sonic Mania?
But yeah, and from what I can see so far, Deimos is in it, so I'm loving that Ghost of Sparta's getting love.
Yeah, that's nice.
Actually, not screw it. It kind of looks like Terminator 2D No Fate.
I guess so. Yeah.
And as for the trilogy remake, I guess we'll wait and see what it looks like to see if the gameplay is faithful to the originals or if they're gonna try and make it like the Norse gameplay, which I do not want. Even as someone who does like the Norse games, I want them to be a faithful remake along the lines of Spiral Reignited Trilogy or Crash Insane Trilogy with just a visual upgrade.
I can hear the complaints already. The grass is too grassy in this game. The sand has too many sand particles.
And I can probably understand why they're going the remake route, because as well as God of War 1 and 2 do hold up, they do look like PS2 games, so it could be good to give them more a graphical quality of life and a visual upgrade, and giving new audiences a chance to see Kratos' beginnings. But I probably would have rathered a remastered collection that includes all the games from God of War 1 to Ascension. Even as someone who's not a big fan of Ascension, I would still agree that if they were to do a full collection, it should be included. But yeah, it's just more so because as you could probably tell from what I said earlier, I do love Ghost of Sparta. So yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed that so far it seems it's not getting the remake treatment. But hey, game development does take a long time, and I guess I would have rather the collection with that game, but I'm not against it getting a remake as long as it's faithful to the original games. And hey, T.C. Carson's reprising his role as Kratos, so that's good.
That's good. I have a theory. Deimos is gonna come back to life again.
Again?
Oh no, okay, not yeah. He's come back to life.
Let's hope that God of War doesn't go down the same road as Yakuza.
Just stop, Rachel.
You're gonna see Deimos right next to Kratos at the end of God of War 2.
Yeah. Should I smack your face?
I'd like to see you try. Get over here, man.
Okay.
Hey. Yeah, nice try. Yeah, nice try. Yeah.
Okay,
I'm like a ninja, baby.
Okay, you trying to be bolder and Kratos right now?
You may know everything I'm gonna do, but that's not good. That was pretty good.
Okay, ladies, that's enough. That's enough, ladies.
But yeah, if this trilogy remake is faithful to the original games and it is successful, I do hope that it paves the way for a Volume 2 trilogy remake that includes the Origins games, I guess you'd say, from Chains of Olympus to Ghost of Sparta to Ascension.
Here's one thing. I think they should do like a full ground remake with that trilogy, but also alongside it, put a PlayStation 2 games in the classic catalog. They need to add more classic games.
Yeah, that's very wishful thinking, but that would be so good because like you're pleasing both fans because they get to experience the games in all their classic glory, or you can have those who want to experience the games with new quality of life features and Yeah, like I'm currently playing through Final Fantasy VII Remake, and like I chose to play that over the original because I knew I'd probably enjoyed the remake more, but at least give fans both options because unlike RGG, Square Enix still has the original Final Fantasy VII up for purchase on the Nintendo and PlayStation stores, and if you purchased Final Fantasy VII Remake on Switch 2 on day one, you get the original game alongside it, which I did. So at least they know how to preserve. At least they know how to preserve the old games, and and that would be cool if the God of War collection did do that. But I guess it is very wishful thinking.
It is actually funny how you talk about Final Fantasy knowing how to preserve games when a long time ago there wasn't many ways to play the original 6 Final Fantasy games, and when they did, it was PC only. Anyway, just to go off.
Well, technically speaking, mobile and PC only, actually.
Anyway, to go off topic, Aries, give me original Ratchet and Clank trilogy on PlayStation 5. My life is yours. Monkey Paw calls his finger, and I get the PlayStation 3 version instead.
Okay. Alright, you two done?
Yeah.
Okay, X. Let's talk about Marvel, baby.
Marvel token.
Yeah. So it's been like a long while since shit's been even announced with Marvel token, hasn't? Like,
has it?
Like, no, not joking. This is the first trailer in like a while, like a long while. Like,
wasn't the first trailer last year?
Exactly. This is the newest trailer we got. We haven't gotten shit since last year. That's how so it's actually good we're getting something this time now. So anyway, you have any thoughts right now, X, or what?
Yeah, so that's pretty interesting. It's also interesting how they seem to be doing a bit of a mix with Marvel vs. Capcom and also King of Fighters with the fact each members are like part of a team.
Yeah, exactly. I think at the very least now we have there's 3 characters that were shown, Wolverine, Magic, and I'm not joking when I'm saying this.
The fucking Danger Room as a character.
Yeah, a fucking training stage is now a playable character.
So anyone who was pissed off or angry over the training stage in Marvel vs.
Retro.
I didn't even know these were my dreams.
I mean, you do like picking the training stages whenever we play fighting games.
Yeah, but I didn't know it was gonna become the training stage.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Marvel in Japan?
So
no, I think it's pretty sure that Marvel itself has done this on the comics.
Really?
Yeah, but the Danger Room, which is like a big, it's like a training stage or like
training, sort of. It's like
I need to rewatch that because I somehow missed that.
Yeah, it's a big thing in X-Men, and now it's a fucking playable character.
So look on the bright side, fans. Anyone who did not really like the whole Danger Room in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, now you can beat the shit out of it.
Retro's gonna play that character day one. I know it.
I will say I like the art style of the game.
Yeah, because they were originally just gonna try and stick with comic book art style, but Marvel was like, no, make it fucking anime. It has to be anime.
I mean, Iron Man looks a bit like he's some sort of Gundam.
Oh yeah, definitely. He definitely does look like it.
No comments, I wish it luck.
That does just leave me with questions on the other characters, like what the other team consists of.
Well, let's be real. One of the head characters they showed leader of the team was Captain America, so obviously we're going to have an Avengers team.
Yeah, but it does make me question, would they actually include, Hulk and Thor in there as well?
I don't know.
Because, there's, so many Avengers members. Even Black Panther, Ant-Man, Wasp, there's
Black
so many...
Widow, Hawkeye.
Yeah, there's lots of members to consider to choose.
Also, I'm kind of wondering, what team Spider-Man and Ghost Rider's groups are going to be.
Well, I think it's probably natural that Spidey is going to have Miss Marvel in that team. So that just leaves the question of what other members will be there.
There's also Doctor Doom having his team, but probably going to be villain team or something. I don't know.
It's most likely going to be.
Imagine Death Battle. Doctor Doom versus Mr. Dark.
What?
Just because of the names.
Oh.
Where's that from?
Rayman 1. And only Rayman 1.
Yeah, Doom with Stomp Weasley.
Hey.
Okay, I see. You love too much. You love your Kiryu.
Just Godzilla going, yo, Kiryu-chan. Ah!
Godzilla is stopping Japan, and out from the mouth, out comes Roger. Kiryu-chan, help me! No!
Roger, you're looking at the robot person over there. What the hell?
You do realize, you do know, like, that the Kiryu robot has Godzilla's soul in there.
Yeah, so basically, Raw Godzilla. That's the Godzilla you're talking to.
Olympus would be that way. So, your thoughts on Time Crisis?
Oh, Time Crisis coming over the PS5. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, honestly, if any PlayStation 1 games were coming to PlayStation 5, that would be the last one I'd be expecting. Unless they make it compatible with PlayStation 2 VR and you get a gun.
So is it just the first game, or?
Yeah, just the first game since, well, Time Crisis 1 was on PS1, Time Crisis 2, when I think 3 was on PS2, 4 was on, 3, and 5 is on nothing!
Nice.
As in, like, is it delisted?
No, it's arcade only!
Oh.
Yeah, I
that's
think
the
all
beautiful
those
stuff.
arcades, the PlayStation versions are more so less ports. The only ports are PlayStation consoles, right?
Well, yeah, the port is our PlayStation consoles. They did have a few phone games, but that's about it.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
I was just going with the.
But honestly, that's funny. But hey, if it works, it works. Using a PlayStation motion controls.
Well,
If it works.
Well, I can make this joke now, X.
What?
Well, if I had to say it now, so we had Marvel vs. Capcom, we have no Fantastic Four, but we do have Doctor Doom and Super Skrull, and now we have Marvel Togon. Doom's there, but the Fantastic Four ain't gonna be in the base roster. Oh, that's gonna be funny.
So,
I hope the DLC will cost €4
The DLC.
for Fantastic Four.
Oh!
Okay, that's funny.
Fantastic Four! It costs €4! Wait, seriously? Yes, because they're called the Fantastic Four, so why not?
Oh, that sounds fantastic.
Say that again?
Say that again. Insert Mr. Fantastic's face zooming in very uncomfortably on the screen.
It's fantastic.
When did this
Say
become
that
like-
again.
Okay, I think that's enough. But, yeah, I'm
But
pretty...
here's a 10.
But I mean, I'm pretty happy to see, that we're finally getting news on Marvel Togon. So, seriously, why were they so silent for, almost a year at this point?
I guess there was just taking a while of developing the time.
I mean, yeah, and probably also because the beta testing was going on as well.
Yeah. 2 beta tests, if I recall.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Also,
But hey, they haven't confirmed. English cast is there. So the question now comes. Will Peter be voiced by Yuri Lowenthal or Josh Keaton?
Funny thing recently, I recently finished Uncharted 1, and my older sister was in the same room. She was like, I don't think it'll be a game for me, and she doesn't like it, which, fair enough, it's gonna be too hard for her, let's be honest.
Excuse me?
But, going through the credits, we discovered that Yuri Lowenthal was one of the mercenaries voiced. And I
guess it's not too. I guess it's not too surprising for me to hear that Yuri Lowenthal voiced a mercenary in Uncharted, because he is a big voice actor in the business, so he's probably done lots of small roles here and there.
It's just very funny, especially with my older sister just happened to be there as well.
I wouldn't say he's big, but I don't think he was very big back in late 2000s. I would say.
He was big with Naruto.
I think he voiced a few characters.
More anime.
Sorry. I think he voiced a few characters as well in Fallout New Vegas.
Huh.
Okay.
And you really look up his voice roles.
He's done it a lot.
I mean, you know him in Final Fantasy, don't you?
Oh yeah.
What is he voiced there?
Johnny.
He voiced Cecil.
Oh.
Who?
Final Fantasy IV protagonist.
Oh.
Oh yeah, and speaking of Uncharted's difficulty, I will say after playing through the first 3 games again, you will die a lot. It is a lot of trial and error because enemies will constantly corner you.
Actually, I'm sorry for interrupting you. I actually find fun thinking back to when people went nuts over that you could play a stage from Crash Bandicoot in Uncharted 4 before the remake was even announced.
Yeah.
People were starving.
I mean, I guess it was just the fact that Naughty Dog were acknowledging their roots.
I mean, like, it was great, but people were like saying like, "Oh my God, finally something Crash Bandicoot!"
And the funniest thing about that is that Nathan Drake is such a noob at video games, which is kind of accurate to Nolan North in real life. No offense to him, but like he when he did a Let's Play of Uncharted with Troy Baker, he was a kind of a rookie, so and even he like acknowledged it. But at the time he got to Uncharted 2, he got a shirt printed "Press Circle for cover."
So basically, at least he's knowledgeable that he's not good, that he's a bit of a noob in the game, and isn't the thing of like, oh, this game sucks because I fucking suck at it.
Then again, both Uncharted and Crash Bandicoot 1 are pretty hard, so if he beats any of them, I praise him a lot.
Anyway, so anything else?
That's it for Uncharted.
I'm just wondering if like when they recorded that scene, I'm wondering if they like actually got like they didn't just write the scene. They just said here Nolan North, here's a PlayStation controller, here's Crash Bandicoot, now play it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
like classic games should be easy.
don't they acknowledge that in like the Insane trilogy?
Oh yeah, we got picture and gameplay of Uncharted, which they removed in the Xbox and Nintendo ports.
I thought there was a picture of Coco seeing Nathan Drake playing Crash Bandicoot.
But they got rid of that in the Xbox and Nintendo ports.
Did they have like was it a scene in like the Crash 4 of her playing Uncharted, or am I getting
No, I think
No, you're mixing it
that
up.
was Insane Trilogy, the intro of Crash Bandicoot 2, like before the laptop died.
Okay.
Anyway, so
Konami?
no, Dead or Alive. Come on, keep up, man.
Oh yeah, Darren Live. Yeah, I actually never thought about it until the State of Play, but actually it probably has been a while since they made any games, didn't they?
Oh no, that's simple because Dead or Alive 6 killed it.
Okay, give me a history lesson.
Look, let me just put this nicely, but like Dead or Alive 6 is basic. It's kind of like the least Dead or Alive, if that makes sense.
It's dead.
Oh,
Okay,
well,
so at least explain, sorry.
Look, it's like the idea, like, you know, like how Dead or Alive is known for its certain reputation?
Ah, yes, the noobs.
I mean, you know, like, it would not...
The breeds and the noobs.
You know, yeah, no, I know, but you know it would not be released if they had that.
Oh, careful.
You gotta be careful.
It would not be released.
Anyway, but because the original director sadly passed away, sadly due, well, you know what I mean, but like,
yeah.
he left Koei Tecmo after Dead or Alive 4, mainly disagreements, and then went on to make Devil Fur. But yeah, before all that, someone else took over for Dead or Alive 5. Dead or Alive 5 was fine. Art style aside, I think, like, I will say this. I think the original game's art style, Dead or Alive, the older games, look a little more appealing than Dead or Alive 5 and 6. Not saying Dead or Alive 5 and 6 is art style.
Describe the art style, because all I see is anime 3D model.
Anime 3D model compared to realistic 3D models.
Ah, so because it's more realistic, it's not.
Look, I mean, I'll just say it now, some of the females' faces just almost look the exact same.
Huh.
I'm just putting that nicely, but like, I'm not saying I don't hate the art style, just think the original art style had a bit more. Made it feel like each character did feel more distinct.
So the art style is not as good?
Let's see, that they started to have more focus on the story, which, hey, not a problem.
Yeah, because that's what people watch animes for, the plots. Sorry, I just had to make that joke.
Yeah, I know, you had to make it. But it was like Dead or Alive 6 where they decided we need to make more mechanics perfect. So they focused too much more on the mechanics and tried to make it more e-sporty, but like... But they also had to take away what made Dead or Alive. Dead or Alive.
So the franchise died. Not because the game was bad, but because they didn't focus hard enough on appealing to the man.
To what then?
To the man.
Yeah, I mean, but like they just.
I understand people complain, but is that really the reason to make the whole franchise dead for a while?
I mean, it didn't sell well, and it didn't. And I think if I remember right, you had to pay money just to get a hair color choice.
That's bad. Then again,
Yeah.
you can't do that in real life.
There was probably some other things as well with some DLC, but I'm not exactly an expert with Dead or Alive, being clear here.
Yeah. I don't know. It seems like from what I'm hearing, it seems like just a few minor bad decisions, but nothing that major.
Well, either way, Dead or Alive 6 kind of killed the series.
Somehow.
Yeah, you could probably look up some other videos that probably explain it better.
I'm not looking up at that. I know what I'm gonna get myself into if I do.
Fair enough if you say so, but they made an updated version for Dead or Alive 6, so hey, we'll see what happens. I don't know, it's probably gonna be like Dead or Alive 5, last round.
And apparently they're making a new one.
Oh yeah, they are. And you know, and there might be hope. Because they're closed.
They're closed.
Look, that's what people say. I don't care about that shit.
Okay, so when you say they're closed, and what people say about the clothes.
What I'm saying is, like, you know, like how Dead or Alive 6, they censored it up. Like, they censored up the clothes.
Oh,
They made the characters less Dead or Alive, if that makes sense.
So basically they revealed more.
Yeah.
Ah.
It's not too revealing, I'll make it clear.
I'm not saying too revealing, though it's just as revealing as any other anime, let's be honest. That being said, the camera did focus a little bit too much, if you know what I mean.
But I mean, like, I think at this point people were wanting to have reassurance after Dead or Alive 6.
It makes sense. People are such big babies, though, let's go be honest.
Well, I mean, to be fair, is it wrong?
I mean, they're not completely wrong, but they're a bit overblown.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess you could say the same with Mortal Kombat when their costume designs were also changed.
Yeah, but I'd be more forgiving if the gameplay was much better.
Look, either way, I'm gonna be clear, I'm not an expert with Dead or Alive.
Yeah.
But I'm just at least happy it's back.
It's people certainly know what they want. We complain about Sony's way of making games. Nah, man, Dead or Alive, they got noobs.
I mean, I guess, yeah, sure, if you go on PC, you'll find the mods.
If you go on PC and decide to go on mods, I think you can do a lot more PC.
What?
If you're that desperate for that, I think you can find better places.
Oh yeah, definitely, that's true. Yeah, honestly speaking, I just wanted to say I'm happy that Dead or Alive is kind of back. And not just dead.
Yeah, yeah, I'm happy, I guess.
Is it so strange to think about Dead or Alive's name is so easy to choose which state it's in?
Yeah.
Because now it's alive and not dead. Okay, but we're on. Yeah, probably the conversation was weird, but I just wanted to say I'm happy that Dead or Alive is back. And honestly speaking, like I said, I'm an expert with the series.
And I got a history lesson, I think.
Don't trust me with it. You probably might. Again, I know you're not going to say it. You're not going to look it up, but there are probably other videos that better explain what happened with Dead or Alive 6. Anyway, let's talk about Konami.
Yeah, Konami. So, which one do you want to talk about first? Castlevania or Metal Gear Solidified?
I don't know, it's just like...
I will say that,
Metal Gear, I guess we could talk about.
Yeah, I will say as, someone who's, not like the biggest Metal Gear fan in the group, I'm actually looking forward to playing, Metal Gear Solid 4 on the Switch 2. And I pretty much bought the PS3 version for nothing. It was only €20, so I decided it's on the PS3, so I might as well buy it while it's cheap. And now it's getting ported to PS5 and Switch 1 and 2. But surprisingly, from what I've heard, not PS4. It's getting a Switch 1 port, but not a PS4 port.
The Master Collection's not going on PS4.
I don't think so. When I look at PlayStation, it's only listed for PlayStation 5. But
question. What are you particularly looking forward? You particularly looking forward to?
I guess just a little bit intrigued to see how Solid Snake's story comes to an end.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's
Let's just skip to the end.
yeah, I guess to see how the gameplay evolves, because I am starting to get used to it, but
Still difficult.
Yeah,
I think
definitely
it's very clear that Batman, if you're playing Batman Arkham and
you just press the Y button and boom, silent takedown. Metal Gear, you gotta tap the button.
Well, that and you gotta get behind enemies and choke them.
Yeah, and also the overhead camera view was kind of screwing with me a little bit, whereas with Batman it's free camera control.
Oh, and let's not forget, the most important thing is stealth.
Gargoyles.
Box.
For me it's gargoyles. For Shimoda it's cardboard box.
For me it's pretending that someone else said a bad opinion and then I hide someone else. That's a good way for stealth.
Either way though, like, it's strange to say that Konami's been making a comeback now.
Yeah, hopefully with the games they also make good business decisions that doesn't affect their employees.
Yeah.
Yes, honestly speaking to God, the fact that Konami it was so long ago that we considered Konami the EA of Japan.
Yeah.
I mean, would they be worse than EA though? Well, it's like thinking about it, like, because like, you know, like the fact that you could just. It's so crazy that back then, like, you couldn't even use Konami. If you were fired from Konami, you can't use them as a reference.
Yeah, it's like it's very weird.
Yeah, it's like,
why are they so salty on people leaving the company?
I mean, it's a thing in Japan. Like, people in Japan don't really like people leaving their jobs. If that makes sense.
Japan's different.
I mean, it's kind of. Yeah. I mean, nowadays Japan, it seems more people are doing it, and there's even companies now who help people leave their jobs.
Yeah, at least those companies are. At least those companies are there to help.
Exactly. Honestly speaking, though, but like, for now, as far as we know, Konami is doing something better and not wasting their time with pachinko machines. I didn't pronounce it right, but fuck pachinko machines.
I can't make fun of that one anyway.
Yeah, but either way, with the fact that now...
before you continue, apparently they've also updated the original...
Yeah,
they added a Switch 2 update with Volume 1. I didn't know that the issue...
I think it's a 60 frames per second boost.
Yeah, because I knew there was like some sort of issue. I didn't know the issue was that they had a really bad frame rate that even made the third game even worse than the original game on Switch 1. But if you play on Switch 2, it's now there's practically no issues.
Huh. That's nice. That's pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
But I'm at least happy that, I mean, like with last year's Delta remake, which honestly I have heard pretty good things from people.
Oh wait, it's out. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that came out last year and it had Bomberman in there. Oh, yeah. And Astrobot.
The Delta remake, which Metal Gear game is that?
Tree. Solid Tree.
So you can play Metal Gear Solid 3 or Metal Gear Solid 3.
Just being clear, Solid Tree is where we don't play as Solid Snake, we're playing as Naked Snake.
Yeah,
or Big
I'm
Boss.
just gonna let you know, I think I would be better it'd be better for me to understand when I actually play the series in general, because every time I'm told about this, I still get confused.
Yeah, just know that Big Boss has a beard and Solid Snake doesn't. And hence why the famous meme from Metal Gear Solid 2, when you see Snake in Smash, people will always say, "No, that is not Solid Snake." God, I love that delivery from David Hayter. Anyway, where was I?
Right. Okay.
Yeah, so it's nice that we're finally getting Metal Gear Solid 4 out of the PS3. Even though you probably wasted your money, but you...
it was only €20, but yeah, kinda. I kind of presumed, like, if it's only on the PS3, CEX are gonna jack up the price in a few years, so I might as well get it while it's cheap. And then it was announced for modern platforms.
How many days ago was that?
I think a year or two ago, but yeah.
Yeah.
Also a funny thing when people saying that since that game left PlayStation 3, people go like, now there's absolutely no reason to get a PlayStation 3 whatsoever. Why did I put on a Donald Trump accent? There's absolutely no reason to get a PlayStation 3.
Why are you doing that?
And it was not on purpose. It was Anyway, what's your thoughts on PlayStation 3 now when it comes to games exclusivity? At least when it comes to like games being ported to modern consoles. Any games still worth getting a PlayStation?
God of War.
3?
You can still
Probably
play
the original Yakuza tree.
and also Dead Souls, and the PlayStation 3 is technically if you want to experience the entire Greek saga of God of War on one platform, PlayStation 3 is the best way to do it.
Ratchet and Clank, Ratchet and Clank, Ratchet and Clank, Ratchet and Clank.
Jack and Daxter.
Well, now actually, I think the first game, the PlayStation 2 version of the first game, is now on PlayStation 5, and also the whole 4 collection is on PlayStation 4.
I heard the PS1 4 version might not be the best with Jack and Daxter.
PS1.
No, PS4. I said.
Sorry, PS4. So that's not the okay. So similar issue to with Ratchet and Clank PlayStation 3 trilogy.
Probably, yeah, because like I hear that the PS3 version, like the best, like they actually were able to understand the code of the original Jack and Daxter.
So wait,
trilogy.
so with the Jack and Daxter PlayStation 3 version good, PlayStation 4 not good?
Yeah.
Oh
How
yeah.
do you do that?
And back to your question, Sonic 06 is still on the PS3 and
Yeah,
360,
exactly.
and 360 technically, but it's still not playable on PS4, PS5, Series X, or Switch 2. So
Is DLC even on
it's still up for sale on the PS3 store. Last I checked.
Did you even buy it?
Not yet, but
You probably might have to.
Yeah, even if I don't get it, I don't think I'll lose sleep over it. But
Oh yeah, and don't forget almost the entire library of PlayStation 1 games.
yeah. Yeah, currently the only games I can think off the top of my head, the only old games that I have on the PlayStation 3 that I bought off the PlayStation 3 store were the 2 PSP God of War games, Yakuza Dead Souls, and Persona 3 Fez.
Yeah.
Because it was the cheapest way to get those games.
But yeah, I still find it funny how personally the only reason I would want to keep playing PlayStation 3 is PlayStation 1 games, and so many Ratchet and Clank games on PlayStation 3.
Wait. There is one game on the PS3 that I don't know if it's on PS5 or not, but like, come on, you forgot. It's the Battle Royale of all Battle Royales.
Oh yeah, PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a product for its time. That's a discussion for its own time, let's be honest.
But yeah, I mean, I'm at least happy that Salt 4 is now finally out of the PS3.
Yeah, more ports is always good.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just makes me wonder, why was it stuck on the PS3 though?
Because they were trying to figure out how to convert the Blu-ray disc joke onto Switch.
Actually, that does lead me to a point, like, there's one point in the Metal Gear Solid 4 where they make a reference towards the original Metal Gear
Yeah, the whole Switch and disc things. Everyone's been like, I hope they get the original voice actor to redo his lines for that bit.
Yeah, I do actually hope. I do wonder what they'll do with that. I mean, they were able to get him back for Metal Gear Solid Delta to do that Barman intro.
Huh. What did they change in that?
No, it's not like because the Barman joke was because the Barman minigame wasn't in the original, so they added in to Delta.
Oh, okay.
I think it was probably because of the Ape Escape though, because they couldn't put it on like Xbox.
Yeah,
So-
fair enough.
So what's the other Metal Gear game that's included?
Peace Walker.
Yeah, which is the PSP game. I think.
Yeah, and I think if I'm right,
I think it's like the PlayStation 3 HD port on
and I think Tara Strong's in that game. I think, remember right?
Yeah, well, honestly, she's kind of everywhere at this point.
Yeah, she is. Bit, and I'll just say, kind of a bit annoying sometimes.
She's the mole in Power Heroes Tale as well.
You serious?
Yeah, the Blinks the mole.
I mean, like, she's like that watch in like Marvel. What is that watch called from?
Miss Minutes?
Yeah, that.
Miss. Sorry.
Yeah, don't question it. Like, I don't know.
Also, when you said watch, I hate the fact I was thinking of Omnitrix. Omnitrix is in a Marvel game?
Either way, but I think like Peace Walker is like a really good game as well.
Yeah, so I
want to mention this. There's this weird thing. So, it was censored in the Japanese version. So in it, so for our version, there was a scene where Snake gets tortured and he gets electrocuted and all that. Okay. What did Japan do?
Sonic Forces.
No. They tickle him.
Oh my god! Which is worse with torture? What the heck? What?
I mean, the thing is, here's another thing. It's like Final Fantasy VI. Originally, they had a character being shown torture before they get freed, but in recent re-releases, they had to change that because apparently Japan doesn't like that.
Is that why Sonic Forces is the way it is?
Holy shit! Yeah, you're right.
Oh my god, Sega, I forgive you. Everything else is about Sonic Forces.
Even though it was written by Western writers.
Maybe they had to change it due to Japan.
Yeah, I know, but either way though, it's still gonna be funny because I think.
Oh my god, if Sonic Forces is written by Western people, does that mean when people talk about the poor Japanese localization to American, does that mean it was actually over around and it's actually just bad? Or...
I'm talking about because the Colors era was when it was written by Western writers.
Yeah.
But can we get back to Konami for a second?
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
So you know that there was that RPG that they showed? Can I say aside from Matthew Mercer I recognize there, I could have sworn I think I heard Laura Bailey in that trailer in that game.
Who's she?
She's basically she's like
a very big voice actress.
Yeah, like Troy Baker. She's very big in the voice acting industry.
She was originally Chun-Li and
she was
the
also
Cat.
she was Blaze the Cat in Sonic Generations, and she also played Wonder Woman in Lego Batman 2,
as well as Dimensions.
Yep.
And what other game am I thinking that Retromay I played?
I know she was in a Resident Evil game.
I think she was. Yeah, but I'm not sure which.
You're almost a Jill sandwich.
No.
Oh yeah, and she was also the voice of Catwoman in Batman the Telltale series.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I guess I'm thinking she was. You haven't played Dispatch, so yeah, I can't say it either.
Anyway, RPG.
Yeah, that RPG. It's cool that Konami's making one. I like that. That's cool. That's great. But I'm more focused on Castlevania.
Do they have any experience with RPGs?
I think I remember I remember seeing some RPGs they met before, and there's also Silent Hill. Neither of us have played it. I guess.
Would that be considered one?
No, wait, no, I'm not talking about RPG. I was just saying.
Oh yeah, that. Yeah, wait, didn't they already? Is that the game they already announced they were making, or is this are they making another one?
Honestly speaking, I'm surprised they're making another one.
It's enough, because it seems like it's supposed to be a big game. How are they making another one?
Look, honestly speaking, the biggest question I'm really asking is, when are we getting playable teaser back?
Oh yeah. Anyway, so Castlevania. So it looks it definitely has Symphony of the Night codes in it.
It's a Metroidvania.
Yeah, but I will say this. It looks very unique, like the main character doesn't feel like Castlevania gameplay. But then again, that was same goals for Alucard when he was playable in Symphony of the Night. So
you have not seen many of the other Metroidvanias in Castlevania, have you? Because that was on Nintendo consoles,
Yeah, and also the Game Boy Advance and DS games.
Yeah, because they had Belmonts in those games.
Yeah.
So
it's probably just probably due to just me being out of loop.
Yeah.
I do say I would have preferred the classic one, but hey, they're both good. They're both well received.
Yeah.
It's been lost since Symphony of the Night gameplay. Sure.
Honestly speaking, the only I think if me and people and some other people are speculating, it might be Sonya.
Mm-hmm.
Or is that how you...
apparently it's not Sonya, if just another Belmont.
Well, the thing is, they say it's Trevor's descendant. So we don't know what the Belmont's name is.
Yeah, true. So
again, I'm just saying, it could be Sonya.
I don't know anything. I don't even know who Sonya is. Sonya Blade?
Again, Castlevania Dreamcast.
Dreamcast. Okay, so from understanding with Dreamcast, there was going to be a Dreamcast game, a Castlevania Dreamcast game, but it got cancelled.
Yeah, it was called Castlevania Resurrection.
Yeah, due to low sales. So they're saying the character from that game, isn't it? Is that what you were talking about when we were watching it?
Yeah, because like...
Okay,
so
because when you said Dreamcast, I was like, that 3D cancer-looking game is actually a Symphony of the Night gameplay?
No, but that's like, it's just like the character Sonya did show up before though.
Okay.
But it's just like she's very much associated with that game because, yeah. Either way though, like I'm at least happy we're getting a new Castlevania, and hey, it's set in the one place everyone knows, France.
Bonjour, mes amis.
You know, I can't wait for the day when we get another new Castlevania game and it takes place in Ireland.
Of course, that is where Dracula came from.
Yeah.
I mean, we created vampires.
And here's it, because of how small Ireland is, your main character is traveling all over the country.
Honestly, that would be the base and perfect thing.
The country itself turned into one giant castle.
Oh, you know who I would really? What if they had in like Cuchulainn?
Oh.
It's like an old, it's an old Irish folklore legend, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's.
If you say a few little things, maybe I might recognize it.
Okay, so like his story was like he was like a young kid. He had a hurley stick.
Ah, that one.
And then he hit. And then he.
Oh yeah, that's a very weird legend. He was good with Hurley. He was going to a party. They forgot to say that he was coming, so they let the guard dog god. Then he accidentally injured the guard dog, so he offered to take place in the guard dog until he healed or got a new dog.
Yeah, and then he kind of like big, and I think he was a warrior later on. And it's like
that I was never learned about. That's literally where I was taught.
I learned that back when I was.
Yeah, I learned about.
I think I was like third class back when I learned that.
That was in primary school, but honestly, that's where I was taught. That's where it all stopped.
I mean,
he was just taking the place of the guard dog, and that's where it stopped.
I mean, if anything, like Cuchulainn is a big legend in Ireland. Like
I'm not too sure why though, because Fate
Stay Night. You know, like that anime that made King Arthur a woman.
I don't know anything about Fate Stay Night, so that's new information.
Actually, you know Fate, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like Fate Stay Night, they put Cuchulainn in there.
Huh.
Only catch, I don't think people are Irish, so they probably pronounce his name incorrectly.
How?
I don't know, like, because, like, you know, Cuchulainn, we're from Ireland, but probably when people look at the name in America, they're probably gonna look at it and not pronounce it correctly. Look, if I had a clip with me right now, I'd probably
I'm
show you.
trying to think of how to mispronounce it. I'm struggling, honestly.
Yeah, honestly speaking,
Colin.
Yeah, probably like that.
King K. Colin.
I think it was, maybe it might be like that, but like, it'd be kind of cool, but like, hey, but like I said, Castlevania, it's pretty neat, we're getting it. I love it, I'm happy, we're gonna be playing more Castlevania New Generations, or possibly get back to Castlevania 1.
I actually have heard that there is a code to get more lives in the Mega Drive game. I'm thinking, considering there's no proper continues with that game, you probably should have done that.
Yeah, I'll figure out how to do that.
You gotta do it from the title screen.
Don't worry, I have plans. I always have plans.
No, you don't.
Anyway.
So, Castlevania, RPG, Metal Gear.
There was a Silent Hill, the game we talked about, but we never played it, so yeah. I don't think is there anything else aside from...
I suppose when I'm actually thinking about it, it was a good state of play. I think it's just not much of my personal interest, apart from Rayman, and I probably will get the God of War collection.
And the Konami stuff.
And I guess this was the one time where that I'm aware of at least that people were actually interested in the stuff they announced this time.
I mean, like, it probably.
I will say this though, it's a bit unfair to compare this to Nintendo Direct's Partner Showcase. I mean, like, it's a Partner Showcase. What were you expecting?
Yeah.
I don't know. Something interesting.
It's a Partner Showcase.
Well, let's expect a Chrono Trigger there. Anyway, but
people were expecting Sonic.
But I mean, like, I doubt that'll happen because the Chaotix case files are going on.
Yeah.
So they probably won't let that to go on for a while before
Good audio series.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
was not expecting comic book characters. I hope when they actually come.
I mean, like.
I hope when they introduce them properly in the games, they give them a proper introduction rather than just be like, "Hey, you aren't from the comics. You read the comics? No, F you."
I mean, people have been knowing these characters for a while, but it would probably also be good for introductions.
Yeah.
The very question is, when is Styx the Badger going to finally show up in the comics or in a Sonic game that is not Sonic Boom?
I'm trying to think about how they make Styx in a non-Sonic Boom art style, besides that Olympics game.
You mean you put her in the story?
Yeah, design-wise.
I mean, they probably would. Maybe they might stick with the same design.
Maybe.
But
I used to think that actually that character was the same one from Sonic Rush Adventure.
I mean, I don't get how you would confuse it. Actually, no, you're not wrong. I could understand why you might confuse the Badger with the Raccoon. I mean, if Rocket Raccoon was here, though, I bet he'd be insulted. Before we end off the Bloodcast, Anyway, Silver, you mind if I talk about this one?
Go ahead.
Let's talk about Devil Artemis on his last episode on Death Battle.
Okay.
Obviously, it's not out yet, but it is a bit of a shame that this is his last episode, but I understand why he's leaving. I mean, Kratos versus Astrid really was... Yeah, the reception was really bad.
It was not his fault, but he got way too much heat from the way it turned out.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, he was the person that was trying to at least fix it.
Yeah. He did the best he could in a bad situation.
Yeah, and honestly speaking, it's just a shame that he's leaving. Like, I mean, I think like Anya versus Barak, he got the same shit just because Anya won.
Sorry, that kind of just reminds me of the Metroid Prime 4 situation, where after whoever was developing that before and they gave it back to Retro Studios, they had to make the best out of a bad situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, but either way, like, I still think it's a shame that Devil Artemis got the heat and he shouldn't have taken it. And him leaving is a bit sad, but if he wants to leave, that's fine.
Yeah.
He's at least leaving with good terms with the Death Battle team because he has no ill will towards the Death Battle team. He made that clear. It's just, again, the Death Battle community.
Yeah.
Can I say something quick? Stop being dickheads. I'm just here to watch Death Battle for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but
I know it kind of sounds hypocritical coming from us, and considering me and Retro review games, and sometimes we criticize things, and you ranked Death Battle episodes, and you might criticize some things, but there's being critical, and then there's being a dick.
Exactly. And Devil really kind of made clear that people were just being more dicks than being critical about the episode.
Yeah.
Because, like, here's just what I want to say. I just think that Kratos vs. Asura, let's move away the script. Let's keep the script out of that for now. The fight animation, in my opinion, is still fine. It's pretty well animated. Is it the best of his? Not exactly, but it's not the worst.
Yeah, for a one-man army, it's pretty good.
Exactly, yeah, because, like, it's still done well. Just not like the high bar he has, I would say.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to sound like a dick. I'm just being clear.
Yeah.
He did the best he could, and for making, like, 7 minutes of animation, it is honestly impressive that he was able to do that.
Yeah.
As well as trying to fix that script.
Yeah.
So honestly speaking, he did the best he could out of that situation, and he was the person at least trying to make sure the episode was at least staying...
Salvageable?
Yeah, we'll go with that. Salvageable, I guess. I'll say that much. In his future episodes, and the episodes he would work on later, like Master Chief vs. Doomslayer and Hulk vs. Godzilla, they were pretty good still. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there was no real big issues. And then, but now he's going to be leaving with probably an episode, I guess, it's odd to really say, but I have to say, fitting that his last episode is going to feature the character that he kind of skyrocketed popularity with. Cell from Dragon Ball. And of course, it's going to feature your man, Retro, Metal.
That kind of music better be in Sonic 4.
Yeah, I mean,
the movie.
I just hope like maybe that could be referenced in like the Death Battle track, like that there's something.
Oh,
referenced
it's gonna be. It's gonna be. I can tell. I put my money down on that one.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey, how about this? Sonic 4 comes out, but then...
The music is Sonic 4 music.
No. The title actually reveals itself to be Sonic Forces!
Oh my god. You know what? I think this was Paramount's decision.
Okay.
When we join forces, the sky is so limited. Did he actually ever say that in the game?
Who?
Sonic. He said it in trailer.
I think he may have said it once in the game, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure when he said it, but maybe.
The first double boost section?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah. Oh my god. Double boosts in the movie.
Yeah.
Why?
But I want to say like.
Oh my god, Tom and Mandy create their own hedgehog. I don't know how.
Right. So I just also want to mention like with that Devil Artemis is not going to be animated on his own.
Right.
You remember the guy who animated? He's getting more to help out, and just to remind you guys, Bowser vs. Eggman.
I had a feeling it was going to be that one. That was really good.
Yeah, I honestly think it's a great, and they too, and I think Devil said himself before that he would want to do that animation with him. So honestly, I think it's really good that those two will be working together.
Kind of reminds me of the two composers in Spyro the Dragon, and how the soundtrack turns out to be great.
Yeah, so honestly, I'm at least hoping this will be great.
I'm just looking at the wallpaper on your phone stuff. I love how it's not only is it Wario, but it's squished Wario. Makes it even better.
I guess the only thing is that everyone knows exactly what's about to happen.
Fun.
Like, well, no. But I've heard that people said that Cell's gonna be losing because like early Dragon Ball Z, like they're not as powerful as Sonic characters nowadays. So Cell wouldn't like scale to other characters back then.
We'll see what the stats says, or if they say
but like
if they pull some BS.
Weird story. So there was this like online. There's this. I'm not gonna throw shade at this series because it's a fan series. But there's a series called Fan Battle, which is kind of like Death Battle, but instead of fight animations, they do these like it's like they describe the actions on text on screen because they can't always afford the animation.
I mean, like that makes sense. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. Honestly speaking, I will say this: I don't watch all their episodes, but they make some really good ones. I think you should give some of them a watch. They did one with King Arthur, King of the Britons, versus Robin Hood from
Disney?
You know the guy who made Spaceballs?
I think so.
Yeah, he made a Robin Hood movie.
Ah.
Oh yeah, I watched that one.
Yeah, so they had.
Is it a comedy?
Yeah. So like it's put in like two.
I might
versions
have seen a clip of that.
Yeah, like.
Is that the movie where your one was like, hold on, I get another go, and they all read the scripts?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it. Yeah.
I've seen that clip.
Yeah, I honestly would say watch that one because like there's a fight between those two comedic versions of King Arthur and Robin Hood. It's actually really funny.
Gotcha.
But they did one for Cell versus Metal. Let's just say the results were very controversial.
How so? Give me one example.
Like, it's more like Cell wins, but their reasoning logic became questionable because they more focused on anti-feats for Cell. No, not Cell, Metal. And you understand what I mean by anti-feats.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of one.
But it's like they were focusing on Metal, that Metal has to lose more often than Cell has.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
Yeah, it didn't quite make a lot of sense, and people were kind of calling bull. And people were, let's just say like with how Kratos versus Asura where people were pissy.
Oh yeah, so
the same with that. And I felt bad for the people.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. His opinion is bad, but don't jump on the guy. He's just a fan trying to do fan stuff.
Yeah, like it was like a small group, and he got like 2 VAs to work on it, like 2 people to help out, and even some people to help animate.
Yeah, that's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, it's honestly great.
Nice t-shirt, by the way, X.
Yeah, so I'm hoping, but at the very least, I hear the series But otherwise, the series does well. So it's honestly just sad that episode got a lot of heat.
Yeah.
But there is this one thing. You ever heard of... let's see, I remember it's called... Down with Flames or something like that. Like, there was music that now has become so associated with self versus metal. Like, maybe I'll show it to you later, but like, it's become so associated that some people kind of hope that maybe that might be referenced a bit in the track, or at least will be referenced somewhere. But the biggest thing I hope for, Kermit the Frog has to show up in the episode. Somewhere, somehow, it has to be anywhere. Just because of self versus from Del Arnis. Other than that, I'm just gonna say, I'm hoping for the best for Del Arnis afterwards, because yeah, he didn't deserve this heat, but he does not deserve the heat, and he is, in my opinion, he's a great animator on Death Battle. He's like in my top 5 animators of Death Battle. The best.
Yeah, I hope he animates his own great Spider-Verse movie.
I mean, he did animate Kermit as Spider-Man at one point.
Not that one.
Yeah, yes, he made the Kermit say to quote Spider Kermit, with great power comes great booty bitches. I think he said. I think that was him who said that. Yeah, Devil said that.
Oh my gosh.
What's wrong, Retro?
What's next?
I don't have anything else to say unless...
Me neither.
Unless X has something to say.
Well,
Hey, X, we're just... You have anything you want to talk about?
Not really.
Okay.
Alright.
If there's nothing else, I guess we can end it off, right?
Yeah, seems like a good place to end it.
Anyway, thanks for watching this bloody cast.
If you like it, you can like, comment, share, and what's that big red button that's right there?
I don't know. Can you get me my reading glasses?
Let's see. Oh wait, these are your sunglasses. Oh, here it is. Here's your reading glasses.
Blow up the planet.
Oh, okay, let's press that.
Space.